So I mean, yeah, there's just yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying
Um,
like in all regards. But I'm saying in all regards to the case, if she did decide to sign like a non-disclosure, hey, before I pay you out, that like translates for basically like anything involving their incident.
well, no,
Well,
well, you can
it's
counter
kind
sue
of
her for
null and void.
disclosing.
It's null and void now because there was a criminal case. She had to disclose it, so they can't use that as a way to keep her silent anymore. And the reason
Mm,
why she
Oh,
pursued him legally is
hmm
because when he won this award against a lifetime achievement, he looked directly at her and said something about "I love you" and all that stuff. And she had just gotten over him. She had the baby recently,
hmm
mm-hmm.
and he just said all that out there in the on the BET award, and they were like, she was so mad that she started pursuing legal action against him on the criminal side because she's thinking he's
mm.
a monster at that point. And then that's when the video was leaked, and then he goes and says he's going to go to rehab. So
Yeah,
So you
so
telling
he
me
was
you guys
holding
wouldn't
that for
sign up
years.
for a freak off?
that's wild. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh no, so you telling me you wouldn't sign up for a freak off though?
As long
Listen,
as you
Like if
sign
DJ.
you're
up,
gonna get
DJ,
paid,
I'm
you
we'll
got
hold hands together.
no, I'm saying if you're gonna get paid $1,200, you get to smash Cassidy. You telling me you wouldn't? Okay, so let's put it like this: $1,000. If they're gonna call you to punish her, and I mean I don't know, BVAS, you got a little meat, so I don't know if you're gonna get invited. But maybe
Stop.
Royce
Wow,
Royce
you
comes
keep
off like he
assuming.
Royce comes off. They got a little meat too. I heard Bahama Man. They
Okay.
got they got big
I
meat,
mean,
so
I mean,
I
if
think
I'm being
I think
totally
Daniel will
honest,
get invited.
I mean, if I'm being totally honest, when I was in the church and I was out there in the world, back in Jamaica, my best friend actually hosted an annual, somewhat of a freak off, and
Oh,
Oh, okay.
bruh.
and
Now
What?
a pastor
I
talks.
used to manage it for him. Like I would be at the event, but I didn't get involved in stuff. I just managed it and made sure everything happened
You,
how it's
you
supposed to
ain't walk.
happen.
You ain't walk inside. We believe you. You.
No, for real, for real. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'd occasionally do a little thing here and there in the middle of the like trying to manage everything, but nothing all. I didn't ever get all involved in anything because I had to manage the whole event, and it's like a large event with like 800 people. Um,
Oh,
how
the
it works
exact
is that
same number you officially banged. So you bang
no,
men and women.
I said with like 800 people, which
Ew.
means it's a lot of people.
Ew.
It's like it's a party. Let me tell you what it is. It's like a party where everybody comes in a
Daniel
mask,
bangs
and then
dudes.
when you show up at the door, you put your phone in a container,
I believe. I
and
believe. I believe this is the pineapple community.
and um and then once you have the mask on, when you go inside, it's huge venue, and there's beds and couches and everything. And the idea is when you come, you're there to mess around with whoever is willing to mess around, whatever. And then and it's all like these. And this is the thing: these weren't like ghetto type people because he was expensive. These were all like high class people, doctors,
Oh yeah.
lawyers, stuff like that. It was all people like that, and they come and they do their thing, and then they go home. And when they take their mask off, they're just regular. They're your doctor that you go into
Can
on
can
Monday
you tell
morning.
me something about like people that are in positions of power like you were? Why do you guys like to get slapped by dominatrix and leather?
Well, I'm not into that. I don't even have a tattoo
You're
because,
stuttering now because you
first of
get
all, I don't even have an
like you know
earring and I
why.
don't have a tattoo because I have a very low threshold for pain. So
Hmm.
Right.
I'm not
So you
paying
tell them
anybody
to
to stab me with a
use
needle.
a feather and tickle your butthole.
So wait a minute. So
Bruh.
Daniel, now more of the serious question right here, right? Because this is like the besides you off this panel, this is Little Me crew right here. You know, with like me, Nab, Bvaz,
Oh.
DJ, especially. Like, are we invited to one of these?
No,
Well,
no, no,
no,
no, no.
again, I
Hold
said
on.
this was when I was not in the church. I'm not
No, hold on, hold
involved
on,
in
hold
that
on,
anymore.
Okay.
hold on. Wait. I
This when
gotta
I was
rate.
not in
Hold on. I
church.
gotta rate. I think that if we went size of meat from big to small, it would be
Yeah.
me,
Okay.
Daniel, Nab, Royce, and then Bvas.
Oh
Only
Okay.
because
boy.
he's
Oh
white
my God.
Puerto Rican.
First of all,
Okay.
I don't want to talk about my meat with a bunch of
No, I'm
men.
just saying.
So,
No, I'm saying. No, but let me give
so
you. Let me give you. Let me give you second thing. Second thing is this. Okay. Look. I went to a swingers club one time by
Yeah.
myself, and it was
Yeah.
awkward because I went in there, and it was awkward because I went in there and I paid the mission, and they asked who I'm here with, and they at first wasn't gonna let me come because I guess black men don't get invited to those things in Vegas. But they let me come in, and I walked in, and I saw like two like white dudes humping on the side. That was the first time I ever saw and I didn't see like the meat going in. I
Wait,
just saw
wait,
two
wait,
white guys.
Yo, DJ, you were witness to
Whoa,
gay
whoa,
porn,
whoa,
bro.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, yeah. No, no,
Bro,
no. Let me
DJ.
tell you. Let me tell you. It was two white guys humping on the side, and then it was a woman and a man,
And DJ grabbed
right in
right
front of
hand,
them.
man,
So
No,
wait,
and
are
he
you
no,
was like,
sure
no,
this
"Let's
is
go."
where are you sure this was
Mm-mm.
not an LGBTQ event? Like
no,
this
no, 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 no. This is like the biggest swinger club in Vegas. You have to be invited, or you have to be with a couple. You have to be in a couple. And I went in
Okay.
there, and
Okay.
I literally walked when I saw the guys, and I saw in front of them, I saw just the woman and the man. I walked out, but I saw those men first. I walked out because it's literally a freak off. Like everybody's just smashing on the side, and then it's a bar right on the side to where you walk in, and on the right side
Mm-hmm.
there's a bar. You go to the bar and you just act like it ain't happening. And then what happens is
Dennis.
you sit at the bar. Let me tell you what happens. You sit at the bar, and then the women come over to you if they're attracted to you, and you feel like a vibe. They come over to you and they tap you, and they say, "Hey, would you like to have sex?" Straight up, would you like to have sex? And then their husband watches while you smash his wife. And then if you're a couple, what happens is they say, "Hey, do y'all want to swing?" Or not swing, but they say, I forgot the word they use, but they tap you, and then they'll have you come over, and then you swap off, and then you do
Mm.
your thing. But if you're by yourself and you're an
Okay.
attractive man,
Yeah.
then so I had I didn't get to that point because I felt uncomfortable. I saw the two guys, so I left out of there. But yeah, that was a real
But you see, the thing is, and this is one of the things that make it interesting when I see this whole Diddy thing, and I
Hey,
hear everybody
real
talking
quick,
about, oh,
I'm
Diddy,
gonna
Diddy.
I'm gonna dip out real quick,
yep.
y'all.
All right,
All
Uh,
man.
right, see you,
have a
Viva.
good night. DJ, you gotta go to sleep early too. Just letting you know, take your
Yep.
meds. I gotta take
Oh
mine.
yeah.
So you
I'm off
guys
in
take care.
15
Have a good night.
minutes. Yep, all right, man.
So when I
Appreciate
hear
Peace out,
people,
Vivas.
when I see people's reaction to Diddy, and everybody's like, oh, he's what he does, he does all these nasty stuff. I laugh because when I used to be in the world and I wasn't in the church, like I said, that behavior, the things that people do, it's not there's so many people who do that kind of stuff who are now judging Diddy. And it's like it's your regular everyday people. Like
Yeah.
I've seen I've seen lawyers s- giving three random men oral sex right there, and that's just there, and she's gonna go give two more guys oral sex in the corner when she's done. And they're just having fun. But on Monday morning, she's a nice, sophisticated lawyer that, how dare you speak to me a certain way? You know what I mean? Like you can't just call to her on the road or cat call her. She's like, how dare you call to me like that? Look at me, I'm a sophisticated woman. But on a night like that, she's not. She's, uh, a, it's a whole different thing. And so it's weird when I see people you hear people talking about Diddy in a particular way, and I say to myself, yeah, but a lot of you are the same thing, and a lot of you are just jealous that you are not getting the kind of stuff that Diddy's getting.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A lot of people really are like. Again, I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm a Christian. I'm not in that world right now, and I think what he's doing is wrong. But when I see all these people in the world judging him, I go, "Do you really have a place to judge him, though?"
Hold on, but Daniel, did you think he was wrong 20 years ago?
What would you mean?
Would you think he was wrong 20 years ago? Or would you be
Oh
trying to get into
no,
that
no,
party?
no, no. That's what I'm saying.
Think
20
about it, you
years
get to
ago,
smash Cassie, and all you have to do is it's put that stuff on her chest after you finish, and then he's gonna pay you, and you just leave. Like think
yeah,
about it, you get you
yeah.
smash one of
Again,
the most beautiful
yeah.
women.
Some things he did, I wouldn't have done. Right, like there are things he did, I wouldn't have done.
Talking about with the
Right,
baby oil.
no, the baby or two, but with the whole man, other men getting involved and stuff like that, I'm not gonna do that with my
No,
chick. I'm
no, I'm
not
saying
that
is
guy.
you get to smash Cassie, and you get paid thousands of dollars.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's not my style. I'm not. Ain't no guys. I'm not letting another guy watch me smash a girl. I don't care
Hey, I'm
how
sorry.
much
Back in
money
the
you gonna
day,
pay me.
if I'm smashing, if you tell me if Diddy, if I was if they thought I was attractive enough to smash Cassie, and you told me I could
Mhm.
smash Cassie, and Diddy's gonna watch, I'm
So,
gonna do it
actually,
for the
you
money.
know
I'm
what?
sorry.
Yeah,
This is
that's
a
not
great
my
highlight
style.
here. From Mondo, because Mondo, I was just about to say that. So DJ, at the end of that, right, to have um your semen on your nipples, and then you're rubbing nipples with Diddy as well. That's part of the transaction as
No,
well.
no, no. You got it mixed
No,
up. No,
no,
what happened is
DJ, no, DJ. That's what
no,
happened.
no, 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 no,
There's
no.
nipple to
No, no,
nipple
no.
rubbing action
No, no,
here.
no, no. I gotta tell you, no, it's already been stated from the Punisher and from Cassie. That ain't how it works. What happens is the Punisher, I guess because of the baby oil and all that and the drugs in it, Cassie would get off fast and he doesn't even get to finish. And it's hard to finish with the baby oil, I guess, but he doesn't get to finish. And when he like he forces himself to finish on her body, and what happens is then Diddy gets up. He didn't even know it was Diddy the whole time. Diddy gets up like low key, and she tries to walk out without it dripping off her in a way to where it stays on her. I'm assuming, but they're going to a different room, and then Diddy then takes that and he rubs on his nipples. It's not right in front of the guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
it's still nasty, bro. Like I'm
okay, so
sorry,
so
He
bro.
he
so
never saw
DJ,
it happen though.
so
It
DJ, let me say
nah.
this. No, but let me say this. What if he did tell you that? It's like, hey, you want to do something strange for a little bit of change? You got to do that last part. I mean, you got to rub your nipples with Diddy's nipples.
No, I wouldn't do it. And
With
none
your
of those
no.
Punisher never was required to do that. It was
But think
literally
about it. No,
consensual.
but DJ, think about it like this, right? Like, what man after doing like an act like that is so like scarring would publicly admit yes, like that's just what it would. No man would ever admit that,
No,
right?
I would never let Diddy take
Like
me. I'll tell you right
that's the
now.
shit. That's the shit you go to your grave with. You're like,
Hey,
I'm
but
dying
but
with this.
but DJ's it's
Like,
more of a power play, right? For me, it's more of a power play, bro. Like I ain't no man is gonna direct me about how to smash a woman, and I'm not smashing a woman in front of no man. It's a power play, bro. I'm gonna feel
So you're
like I'm
saying that
his
because
little
you're rich right now, but like if you
no,
were,
but even back then,
that's
I'd feel like I'm his little bitch. You know what I mean?
don't
That's how I
matter.
would
You're
feel.
smashing the
Like I'm his
hottest
little
chick.
bitch. And he's like, little
Smashing
bitch,
the hottest
have
chick
sex
in
with
the
my
world.
girl. No,
Don't matter.
I
You
could
smash the
smash
hottest chick
hot
in the
chicks.
world.
No, I could smash that's and you see that's the problem right there. Thinking that because she's hot, she's worth all that
No,
stuff.
you're getting
I'm
paid.
the,
You're getting
I'm the
paid to
catch.
hot smash hot chick.
Man, I'm the catch. I don't care how hot some chick is. It's like this is song that we have in Jamaica that says, I don't need a hot chick. I don't care. Look, you see the need to get a hot chick will make you do all kind of crazy stuff just
No,
to
but it
get
ain't
her.
about the hot chick. I'm talking about if I'm getting paid $1,000 and I'm in college to smash a hot chick, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but
Unless
that makes
it's
you a
the guy's
hoe. But that makes
yeah,
you a hoe, bro.
it makes me a whore. I know, I'm a
No,
whore.
I ain't no hoe, bro. I ain't no
but
hoe,
aren't
bro.
we?
Cause see,
But
that's an ego
wait a
thing for
minute,
me.
You're
Daniel.
gonna
Aren't we
smash for
just a
free
little
then.
bit?
What's the
But aren't we
difference?
just a little bit of that, right? Deep down at one point in our life, like just even
No,
you,
I ain't no
before you
hoe.
found God, Daniel. Be honest, just a little bit, a tiny
Yeah,
bit,
but
like
I'm
five
no.
percent.
Yeah, even before I found God, that's what I'm saying to you. Like I'll smash a chick on my terms, not on no man's terms. It's an ego thing for me, man. I ain't doing that. That's why I don't even pay. I've never paid for sex because that I'm not playing that game because it's an ego thing for me. You know what I mean? That's not my terms. It's not my terms. I couldn't force a woman to do something because,
You're
yeah,
not forcing the
that
woman. She is the one
no, I'm
paying
just
you. She's
using
the
that
one
as
that
an
wants that.
example. I'm using an example. There's certain things I couldn't do because for my ego, it won't work because I'm gonna feel like, well, she's not giving this to me willingly. I'm taking it, and that I can't feel special about that. You know what I mean? And so I can't. There's certain things I would never do because it's not how I was raised. Grew up in a house with six boys. You know what I mean? And I was the youngest, and I had big brothers who was all players. And I grew up and saw how they operate, and they taught me a lot of stuff. And there's certain things that was just expecting me as a man growing up. That there's certain things I don't do, and I don't do things on another man's terms. I've never been the guy that I'm in a group and I'm following somebody else. If I'm in a group, I'm running my own show. People are following me, or I'm doing my own thing over here. I don't do what all the people doing just because they're doing it. So I'm not gonna be that kind of guy that's gonna be like, "Hey, here's some money, have sex with that girl." Hell no, bro. I ain't your hoe.
I feel you, but I mean, I'm just telling you, I probably would engage in that.
Nah, bro.
So,
That's slow. That's
but
low.
DJ, I told you in order to get paid, you got to do that last act with the nipple action.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. You
Okay,
gotta understand,
what's your
like,
price? What's your price, DJ? What's your price to do that?
I'm not touching another man in that way because I can't come back from that. I think, hold on, Daniel, I think Steve the Dean Just say, can he come to Bahamas? But no, I wouldn't do that.
But Steve, Bahamas is a free country. You could come here whenever you want. Buy your plane ticket and you can. There are a lot of hotels I could recommend. A wonderful hotel. Um, you could go to Atlantis. That's a wonderful place to be.
I'm
But
not
it's a
giving no,
free
I'm
country.
not giving no, I'm not giving no booty. Put it like that. But look, guys, I'm gonna end this while we're at a high because right now we dipped to 20 people, and I'll probably stay here for another hour, and I can't because I gotta get to work. I was tired yesterday, so I'm
Oh,
gonna be
how's
back
work
on
going?
live.
How's work going
Oh,
though?
it's going great. Like I got a good easy shift. It's just today was like I was just going with the flow. I was kind of like just done because I had the beer and I was on stream too long. But now I'm gonna kick butt tomorrow and I got basketball academy and then I'm gonna probably do a live at like 8:30 for like an hour and a half. So the
Man,
job
I'll
is
tell
great,
you
but
this, man. I'm so happy that you took the steps, you got the advice, you got yourself a 9 to 5 that's stable and can help you to get yourself sorted out for the future. But I'm keeping. I told you why I'm here, man. I told you why I'm here because I see a lot of things in you that you know remind me of me back then, and um, in some way, meaning I was kind of wayward and not
yeah,
focused in a lot of ways, but trying to. And I saw you were trying to. And so I'm here because I want to see you win. Like I'm just waiting for your win, man. That's gonna make me so happy to
I
see you
appreciate
win. So I
that.
can say, look at this man a winner right here too.
I'm winning. I
So
mean, I would
I
say now
like
I am
that.
winning because I got that check coming every week now. Next week will be the smallest, or not the smallest, but the third to the smallest because it's gonna be like 80% of my normal check. But like, starting next Friday, I'm gonna get, walk away with my 1,000 a week. So I'm happy with that.
Good job, man. I'm so happy. And it starts at 1,000 now, but keep going, man. And also if you're working for FedEx, always think about the next step up in wherever you're working. Look into the other opportunities that are in the company because now you're inside.
Yeah,
So look if there are other opportunities within the company, and then see if what you might need to do to fill into one of those opportunities. You might be driving right now, but there can be other opportunities there that you can might make yourself available for, even if it means qualifying yourself a little bit more. But there can be now. You got a foot in. Just try to find a way to get your foot up.
yeah, no, absolutely. No, I appreciate that. And by the way, Mondo, what he's saying is back when he was at the level I'm at right now, which is all, all love, can I understand? Like when
Yeah,
he was
but yeah,
making
we're
his
not we're not the
thousand
same
dollars
age, by
a
the way.
month.
I'm
Yeah, when he was
40,
making
but
his
I get the point. Just let me just correct that. Make sure Mondo understands that. You're right. I'm not being chronological with the back then. I'm saying at a point in time in my life when I couldn't figure it out, and I was getting a lot of smoke for not being able to figure it out. Um, but I pushed through, and some people had faith in me, and I got through it, and I got to where I need to be. So man, I just want to see you win so bad.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna let Royce go, and I'm gonna end with this little dig. You realize how broke you have to be to like John Off said he's gonna laugh when it's $600. Like, how you gonna laugh when a guy like you don't have a job, you don't make no money, and you're laughing at a man for making $600 because they messed up and they I didn't get to work Monday, so I lost out on 170. I didn't get to work like my I didn't get to drive on Monday. So I lost out on 100 or 125 plus 45, so 170 um because of that issue. So I'm only gonna make like 750 to 700 bucks. But how you gonna laugh at somebody when you don't have a job? You don't have no money. Just think about retarded. That's what I mean by he's low
No, but
IQ.
didn't Draven get the job that we applied for him? Like,
No,
so?
no, he didn't go.
That's crazy.
He literally doesn't want to get a job. And I'm not calling you that. Like
Wait a
he
minute.
just came
Wait.
in today
Driving.
drunk.
Wait. Wait. Driving
He's
didn't
still
get the
jobless.
warehouse.
No, he's still jobless.
Oh, I
It's
thought
been
he
a
got the
month.
warehouse.
No, it's been a
Oh, wait a
month. He's
minute.
still
What was
jobless.
what was the job? Wait, what was the bet that we had? Was it in June?
No, he had to
Driving
get a job
Driving said he
by
did
June
go.
21st.
He just
He
said that
didn't,
he did go.
but he didn't get the job because he didn't go
Oh,
back, I guess. You know how stupid he can literally go to a pizza place and get hired right on the spot, but he just doesn't want to work.
I mean, he's his own man. He's his own man. He's got to figure it all out. But driving, look at Dennis. Look at his example, man. Take some lessons from Dennis, man. We'll get you a
And if
nine
I
to
can do
five,
it,
man.
if I did
You
it,
could do it too. You could do it too, driving. We're looking for you next, driving. You and Steve the D next, man. Stephen D can stop being nasty, and you can get a job.
I mean, I don't know, man.
okay.
We for all we know, Steve might just be like a low key millionaire.
It's not about his money. I'm saying he's nasty. I didn't say he doesn't
Oh
have
yeah.
money. I said he's just nasty.
Oh, I got you.
Steve the
I don't,
Dean
under,
probably was at them Diddy parties.
I don't understand. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna put it on full. I'm gonna let Skyhawk get one chance to be regular. Scott, is this you? God, is you. You gotta say something, man. You're not on the
Oh
big
yeah,
screen.
yeah.
All right, what do you have to say, man?
Why is driving to wealth so broke and such a hater?
Like,
Driving to wealth,
you
you
know,
were just talking shit for me for hating DJ 2 weeks ago. Now you hating on him. You switch up more than a girl's period. You need to shut that mouth, driving to wealth, and get a job. You broke bitch. At least Dennis is out here hustling in the fucking heat, moving heavy ass boxes. You're sitting
That's
at
right.
home, don't be talking nothing. Quit drink. Hey, I bet you're drinking again too. Yeah.
no, he is drunk now, but no, all I'm saying is, Scott, is this. You gotta understand. You two, you all were right. I got the job. I'm just worrying about, now being it makes you feel like a man again because now I'm back to like having money every week. I'm able to pay my bills. And so like I'm different now. Now the whole ego thing, I don't have an ego. I'm just speaking how I was speaking before I became a beta male and I started being a loser, having people pay my bills. So driving, just understand, man, all everybody wants you to do is get a job. So just go get a job, man. Just like I told Nab. Nab knows. I told him to go get a job. Because at this point, as men, like, don't you have a job technically, Scott? Isn't that a job? Or he's gone, but
He's a
Oh,
drug
everybody
dealer,
has a
right?
job.
Isn't Scott a drug dealer?
no.
No,
Scott's a professional. No, he's a
no, he works at
professional
dispensary.
cannabis
Everybody has a
Yeah,
job.
distributor.
Everybody gave up
drugs.
on gig
He
work.
deals
Everybody,
drugs. It's a
no,
legal drug dealer.
no, I'm saying everybody has a job now. So it's like,
Wait. Hold up, Daniel. There is multiple
I'm
earthly.
just messing.
This is. Are you saying this is the devil's grass?
Oh, I
yeah,
can.
everybody,
Oh, I could boast myself up all day, Daniel. I'm in charge of 4,000 plants, and
I'm just messing.
I spend about 25 days with 2,000 plants, and then they get shipped out. I'm on a rotation. Every 25 days, I get something new. And this is certified. I'm walking into a science laboratory, bro. I got
But
I mean
chemical.
that.
I
still,
got
but
pens.
this is still.
Daniel,
20 years ago, you would have been considered a drug dealer.
400 pounds every week that gets
But
shipped out to
20 years ago,
California.
but 20 years ago, you'd have been considered a drug dealer.
100 years ago, alcohol was illegal. What's your point?
Well, I'd agree with you there too.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's your point. Have a good night.
all right, man. Have a good night. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna end it. Y'all put your last words in, cause I gotta go to sleep, man, because I'm gonna be tired for tomorrow.
my
Look,
last
so
words are: Go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danny. No. You go first.
My last words are: Dennis. Now you're stepping in. Set your goals high. Do not set low goals for yourself. Set high targets, very high targets, and
Absolutely.
do not have imposter syndrome. Do not think you're not enough or you can't achieve it or whatever. Just set some high targets and then be realistic about how to attain them.
Appreciate that. I definitely will.
And then, my just closing things would be like, hey, man, you're still grinding, still coming in. And then just more to come, like just going back what Daniel said too, you got the basketball academy coming in, YouTube and everything. So yeah, you're on the up and up, man. Just keep the grind up. You're
Appreciate
doing
that.
great. Yeah, I mean, honestly, DJ, I'm going to keep it real, man. Really at the end, there's people that like just talk about doing stuff, and then there's people that actually do it, and you're doing it,
Yeah,
right? So there's,
I appreciate
I'm not
that.
gonna come in. I ain't gonna come in here and sit and be like DJ, like this will be interesting with maybe if you take like $30 out of your paycheck and put it into stock. Like by the time, I mean, you got a clear path. You're like, I just need to pay off my debt, stay focused, keep grinding, focus my YouTube, do my basketball academy. You know what you need to do. You are
Yep,
doing what you got to do, and you just got to rock, and
that's
you're
what I'm gonna
rocking.
do. I
So you know what
appreciate
I'm
that.
saying. So you're doing great, man. And seriously, man, just keep it up, man. And yeah, just that's very much it.
I appreciate that. Well, shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to come back on, guys, tomorrow, probably around 8:30. I'm going to set the live stream up in advance so y'all will know what time. Once I get situated with this job, I'm going to try to do a podcast like where I talk about like stuff I did today, like just random stuff every day until I get on point with this channel. But for now, it's going to be random lives until I get there. So with that said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to get some sleep.
Yep. Hey,
I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's all I
All
got.
right,
I'm
man.
out. Appreciate
Peace
y'all.
out.
Have a good night. Yeah, peace.